There's a person in your life who says, I'm fine more than anyone else you know, and they mean it. Every single time, right up until the day they don't. By the time you notice something's wrong, they've usually already left. They just haven't told you yet. Here's the part that doesn't make sense at first. The people who walk away without a word aren't the ones who cared the least. They're the ones who cared the longest and carried it alone. Today, we're exploring the psychology of people who walk away silently, while the most patient person you know is usually the first one to disappear. This doesn't begin with adult relationships. It starts a lot earlier than that. Maybe your house taught you to read the room before you learned to read. You knew when to go quiet. You knew which questions made things worse. You figured out fast that your needs were the thing most likely to cause a problem, so you stopped bringing them up. Trauma psychologist Pete Walker has a name for this. He calls it the Fawn response. Instead of fighting or running or freezing, some people learn to survive by pleasing, by staying agreeable, by making themselves as easy as possible to be around. It works. That's the part people miss. It's not a character flaw, it's a strategy, and a good one. It keeps the peace, it keeps you safe. But every strategy that gets you through childhood comes with a bill attached. And that bill doesn't show up until later. The kid who learned to read the room grows into the adult who can't stop scanning it, always tracking everyone else's mood, always adjusting, always the calm one in the room, even when they are not calm on the inside at all. Picture your phone sitting at 1% for years, still working, still answering calls, still lighting up every time someone needs something. You never know it was close to dying because it never actually shuts off. It just keeps going right up until the second it doesn't. That's what this pattern looks like from the outside. Someone who's been running on almost nothing for years, and you never know it because they never let the screen go dark in front of you. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Understanding people don't wake up one day and stop understanding. What happens is quieter than that. They start keeping score, not out of spite, out of self-preservation. Every time they say it's fine, and it isn't. Every time they swallow a reaction because saying it out loud felt like too much work. Every time someone tells them they're overreacting, and they just let it go. Something closes, not loudly, just a door shutting an inch at a time. And that's the cruelest part about this. The people who benefited the most from their patience are usually the last ones to notice it's gone. Because the understanding person doesn't stop showing up, they just stop meaning it. So how does someone go from invested person in the room to gone without a fight? If this is landing so far, subscribe now. There's a new pattern like this every week. There's a sequence, and it's almost always the same. First, they measure. They're not leaving yet, they're watching. Do you notice the distance? Do you ask if something's wrong? Do you show up for them the way they've shown up for you? Then they mourn. This is the part nobody sees because it happens on the inside. They grieve the relationship while they're still standing in it. By the time they actually walk away, the hardest part is already done. They've already accepted that staying costs more than leaving. Then they leave. And it's quiet because they've already said what they needed to say months earlier in the moments you weren't paying attention to. The pause before they said it was fine. The conversation where they stopped trying to explain and just let you talk instead. They didn't leave because they stopped caring. They left because the care got treated like something that would never run out. And then the phone just goes black. This isn't a small thing. It's a blind spot most of us share. We praise the people who show up, the friend who always answers, the partner who never fights back, the coworker who takes the extra work without complaining. We call them strong, easygoing, low maintenance. We almost never ask what it costs them. Sociologist Arla Hochschild had a term for this too. She called it emotional labor, the unpaid invisible work managing feelings so everyone around you stays comfortable. The people doing the most of it are usually the ones least likely to say so, because pointing it out would be just more of the same work. So when they finally leave, we're stunned. We say, they seem fine. We say, they never told us. But most of the time, they did tell you, just not with words, with the pauses, the silence, the slow withdrawal you mistook for calm. You weren't ignoring them on purpose. You were just being handed their patience for free. If you recognize yourself somewhere in this, here's the part that matters. The fix isn't turning cold. It isn't shutting people out to protect yourself. The people who walk away silently aren't cruel. They're just out of charge. The fix is boundaries that show up before the breaking point does. That means saying, I can't carry this right now, while you still can, instead of after you can't anymore. It means asking, who actually shows up for you? With the same honesty you use asking whether you show up for everyone else. And yes, this will cost you something. Some people only like you because you never push back. When you start, they'll call it selfish. They'll say you have changed. Let them. The relationships that survive are the ones that were real to begin with. The ones that don't were never relationships. They were just someone else charging their phone off of yours. So here's the question worth sitting with. Who's actually recharging you? Not who would in theory, not who says they would if you ask. Who's actually does on their own without being asked? If the honest answer is no one, don't rush past that with guilt. Just sit with it for a second. That's information, not a verdict. Because the people who walk away silently were never trying to punish anyone. They were just hoping someone would notice before they had to leave to be seen. If you've been the one charging everyone else's phone off your own, tell me what that felt like. I read every comment. Thanks for watching. The next pattern drops next Friday.